Happy New Year's Eve, wire layers and ditch diggers. We are about 3 o'clock on New Year's Eve. Brandon and I ran off and bought a bunch of pipe and stuff. We needed a few more supplies for the electrical. I bought the wrong circuit breaker. It was the right size, but had the wrong mounting. So this is a 20 amp breaker. We've got 12 gauge wire, which I've calculated several times to be right. We went with the direct bury wire, little piece of conduit to get it underground with a 90 at the bottom. And then we laid our wire all the way up the trench. We had to dig out a few of the trouble spots, which delayed things a little bit. But, you know, we're not in a super duper rush. We're just making steady progress, chunking away. Oh, before I walk too far away, you can see the truck has buku 1-inch water pipes. So the other thing Brandon and I did was we first stop today was Lowe's on our new schedule of work in the afternoons. So we got 20 pipes. I calculated about 200 feet for the whole trenching, so that should be right. We got 3 short pipes, which will make the stand-ups for we got a bunch of connectors and T-fittings and yabba yabba yabba. But in here we have 3 beautiful faucets. So ultimately we'll end up sticking 3 faucets along the water trail. So with 3 o'clock, we got a couple hours left to go. So we're making good steady progress. I'm going to probably drive the truck across the ditch, and after we make this quick video, take a quick break, and then we'll lay the water pipe out. So going back to our trench, we got the wire down in there. We'll have to tamp it down in some spots before we bury it, but I'm pretty sure it's deep enough. I don't think this part actually has to be inspected by the county. I think they only really should be inspecting the box, because this is not part of the fundamentals of the electrical system. But if they want to look, they can look. I don't give a shit. See what they say. So it's direct buried all the way up to here. As I said, we dug 2 little side trenches because I wanted to separate the water from the sewer, or the water from the power. So you can see we go around the corner, another little piece of conduit. And I just this moment finished wiring up the box. So we got black and black, red and red. Those should be 110 legs for a 240 total. And then the white and the ground, I grounded. I was a little perplexed. This tank is not grounded, but there's metal piping, but it's isolated from the casing by plastic pipe. One thing I know is you're not supposed to have 2 grounds in the system. So these go back, these 2, and they run all the way back to that power box. They connect also on the power box, and of course there's a ground on the power box. So should there be a short or some bad thing happen, there's path to ground and path for neutral all the way back. And I think Peter can comment if I've done that right, but I think I have. So then we're going to run the pipe, or the water, we're going to run straight out a little bit. We're going to drop it into this trench, and then we're going to run the water the long way around the yard. And so we'll take a quick break. We'll lay that out, and then we'll see how far we get in a couple hours of gluing pipe together. We're getting really close, folks. It's starting to become palpable. It's a lot of fun to be this close. And the permit lady's got the permits in for the new mobile home. Next week after New Year's, I got to get a lickety-split hold of the guy who gave me a quote to tear the old mobile home out, because that's got to get torn out pretty ASAP for us to meet a February new date for the new mobile home. So it'll be less than a year, or around a year, that we bought this completely overgrown property, and it's got a brand new mobile home on it, and it's livable. So that's going to be pretty fucking cool. All right, folks, we'll do another video later today after we get see how far we get done on water pipes. Talk to you later. Bye.